Hey guys, welcome back to Driven Channel. I'm here with a very special guest, all the way from SD, right?
Let's go, baby.
Mike Barron.
Let's get it.
Yeah, so we've been around for a long time. I think I've been watching you. You've been watching me. And 4 years ago, you were telling me your story. How 4 years ago you just pulled the trigger and went all out.
4 years ago.
4 years ago.
Should I tell these motherfuckers?
Yeah. Tell them. So,
Okay.
but look, let's start with you. Like, so
Yeah.
so you're like you come from Section 8.
Yeah.
It hasn't been easy the whole time.
No.
But you made it pretty big now. So and I think you're still barely starting. I think you have a long way to go.
I haven't started yet.
So like what is your plan? But how did you start in all this? Like where did Mike Barron come from? Where are you from actually?
Yeah, so born in Section 8 housing, San Diego. My mom had me at 16 years old. Okay, so when I came up, I was like a knucklehead, hyperactive, all fucked up kid. I'm in elementary school, and like I'm the only kid in the class that can't sit still. I still can't even sit still. My foot's still moving. I'm 40. So now I go through elementary school, and at 6th grade, I found out I had like the bottom 5% test scores in the California state. Like they thought I was fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So grew up in Section 8 housing. We're the same age. You're 83. I'm 84. And I'll give you a little background. So in junior high, I became an athlete. I wrestled. I played sports. You play sports?
Yeah,
You play soccer?
everything.
What was your sport?
Boxing.
Boxing. Okay. Okay. When did you start boxing?
When I was like 11, 12.
Okay, so I wrestled. I played football. I excelled at wrestling and football. And then when I got to high school, I was like 14, 15. I wanted to be a gangster.
Yeah.
I wanted to be like the Mexican, Asian Tupac Shakur. My last name is actually Barron.
So you're Mexican. That's a Mexican last name.
Barron, Mexico
Barron.
City.
Oh, really? I'm Mexico City too.
No shit.
Yeah.
Okay, we might be related. Go back like 200 years.
That's probably why we look alike a little bit.
I mean, shit. Let me see. Okay. Yeah.
You,
Okay.
you guys think we look alike?
Okay, so anyways, so now I'm in junior high, or excuse me, I'm in high school, and basically, I wanted to be, don't be a menace. I wanted to be boys in the hood. I
Yeah.
wanted to be a gangster, right? So I always had this pride, man. Like, if I'm playing football, if I'm playing sports, if I'm doing wrestling, if I'm in the hood, I got to max that shit out. I got to be the hardest motherfucker at whatever I'm doing. Long story longer, I walked into high school with 2 felonies. Yeah, so that's kind of the background.
Yeah.
And then,
I wanted to be a gangster too, but because there was this hot like chola girl.
okay,
Her name was Marlene.
okay.
Like she
what
was
was her
she-
AK
she was-
though?
She was hot.
What was her AK?
Her AK.
Bad girl.
Oh, yeah. But she was like I like brunettes, so she was like just like like
Yeah.
she had the curves where she needed them and
Right.
everything. But she was dating the gangsters.
Okay.
So like I wanted to be a gangster because I wanted to get all the hot chicks were with the gangsters. I used to go to school in the valley, so
Yeah, but so what I feel like right now is it's about getting money. It's about
Yeah.
success. It's about progression. When we grew up, it was like Snoop Dogg, Tupac,
Yeah.
Blood in, Blood Out, Don't Be a Menace, American Me. Like that was my influence. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was on. Yeah.
and so what happened after that? Did you become a gangster or did you get out of it?
Yeah, I was like a little criminal, like I'd steal shit.
Are you like Filipino Mexican or
Nah, Vietnamese.
okay?
And Mexican. Yeah. So I was like a small time criminal. I wasn't pushing weight. I wasn't, doing no.
Were you into drugs and all that?
Nah,
No, never.
Nah, no drugs, no drinking. Yeah, back in then, no.
And still today, no drugs.
Nah, hell no. Fuck no. Hell no.
Drinking?
I drink. Yeah. I drink. I need to get better at that, but no.
Yeah.
Nah, no drugs. I don't even take fucking aspirin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, me neither. That's good. So what happened after that? So
Okay.
you were a troublesome kid, right? Young adult. When did you get smart? When did you like start making business moves and all that?
Yeah. Okay. Let me back up a little bit. Okay. So now,
So you're married or no?
yeah, 15 years.
Oh, 15 years.
Yeah, 3 kids. Yeah.
Me too. 3 kids.
I got all girls.
Me too.
No shit.
All girls. Yeah. All named
When's
after.
the boy coming?
Well,
When's little Albert coming?
I want 10 kids.
Damn.
So if my girl doesn't want to have more kids, I'm gonna have to find a replacement for more or an addition for more
Shit,
kids.
come on now.
Can you pull that mic in closer?
Yeah.
But
It's facing towards
but I have three girls. They're all named after Ferrari. So I got the Ferrari Italia, I got the Ferrari Cali,
Yep.
and the Ferrari Berlinetta.
There you go. So Callie's the legal name.
Cali's the legal name, yeah, and
Gotcha.
Berlin is the legal name. So Cali is like the cheapest Ferrari.
Okay, so let me back up. So in 7th grade, I started selling candy. I always wanted to be rich. I
Yeah.
always wanted to have nice shit. I used to wonder, like, why the fuck are we not rich? I told my stepdad, I'm like, how come we're not rich? Because I know people got Lamborghinis and Ferraris. I know people got mansions.
How old were you right there when you're talking?
I'm like 9 years old. I was telling my stepdad, I'm
And,
like,
and you live where?
I lived in fucking Section 8 housing. I lived in the projects. Yeah.
Here in in LA
No, in San Diego.
or in San Diego?
Yeah. So I was telling my stepdad, man, I was like, how come we don't have mansions? How come we don't have fucking yachts? How come we don't have none of that? My stepdad's like, we're rich. I'm rich. His name's Richie.
Hmm.
I'm like, come on, man, stop. So I always had this ambition as a young ass kid to fucking come up.
Yeah.
So I started selling candy at the age of 12. At the age of 14, I had a team selling candy for me. So I was always on that hustle shit. Somewhere along the lines, I met a couple older cats in the neighborhood. They're like, hey, little Michael. I mean, I got a great idea. I'm like, what is it? He's like, we're going down to PB, to the beach.
Mm-hmm.
We're pulling up on people, and we're taking their fucking purses and backpacks. And if they say shit, we knock them out. I was like, fuck, man. That's a brilliant idea. Let's go. Sign me up. So I started doing that shit. And, I must have been in and out of juvenile hall about 5 times, man, by the time I graduated high school. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I always wanted to be a mobster. I always wanted to be a gangster. But then as soon as I got in trouble, man, I was afraid, man. I'm like, man, this fucking guy, he's talking shit about me. I want to go kidnap him. This guy fucking, he don't like my friend. I want to go throw him in the back of the truck, take him to the desert. But I was afraid to get locked up. Yeah. So what'd you say, the transition?
Yeah. So when you're there, when did you start making money, or maybe get into the business world?
Yeah.
Because you were like, you liked trouble, and was it that you met a girl and then the girl kind of helped you, or when was the time, like, how did you meet your girl that you're married for 15 years?
Yeah.
And when did you start business as like a
Okay.
serious
I got
thing?
you. Okay. So in junior high, I was, popular guy, class clown and all that shit.
Mhm.
Everybody knew me. I was so damn bad. My parents said, you're not going to go to this school. You're going to go to like the La Jolla school. So I went to like the all white school, all the surfer kids, all the preppy kids, and nobody liked me. I didn't fit in. So I'm like, okay.
Why not?
Because I was like on my gangster shit.
Hmm.
Like I'm at the La Jolla surfer school.
You never went to Tijuana and have fun?
Oh, fuck yeah. You did too. I was there when I was 16, 17.
A while back, yeah.
Were you in high school?
No, like when I was like in college, like when I was in my early 20s, like my older cousins would take me to Tijuana, and they used to have Adelitas.
God, come on now.
Not
Okay, so
not the new one yet.
Okay, I'm kind of bouncing around, but I used to go to Adelitas at like
Yeah, because we're around the
11th
same
grade.
age. Yeah.
11th grade.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to see the most beautiful, like it'd be like the Mexican Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, and it was like a fraction of the price.
Dog, check no ID, beer's cheap as fuck. Get
Yeah.
a whole bucket, right?
Yeah, no, but like over here, like you would. I remember, like, I haven't done it in a while, but like a VIP dance here was like $120
Yeah,
or
it's just
something like
$20.
that. Over there's like $20 or less.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some of the most gorgeous.
And the girls are like, yeah, perfect tens.
Bro, I used to go there when I was like 11th grade, and I'd see these girls, and I'd be in 11th grade, and I'd fantasize like, I want to fucking take her to San Diego, marry this girl.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know if my parents would like that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to tell them.
I mean, fuck, I was living with them.
Yeah.
So anyways, yeah, I used to be on that shit. So I went to the preppy school, and I feel like that made me pour on more of the thug shit. I'm like,
Yeah.
I had this chip on my shoulder. No one likes me here. Nobody wants me here. Okay, what's my lane? Like, is it sports? Is it fitting in with these kids? I'm like, nah, fuck this. I'm going to do my shit. So on the weekends, they'd have house parties, and I show up like 20 deep.
Mm-hmm.
I show up with all my gangster-ass friends. And we would go there, and we'd like take over shit. Like, dude, have a beer? Not anymore. That's our beer. You're sitting down right there. Cool. Like we would blow up the spot basically. So now I'm getting out of high school. I'm scared as shit. I'm 18 years old. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I was such a bad kid. It was like when you turn 18, like get the fuck out. Like you're not gonna do shit. You're not gonna be shit. Get the hell out of the house. So that was the household growing up. So now, fortunately, at 18, I got a job at Washington Mutual, which was absorbed by Chase.
Mm-hmm.
So Washington Mutual hired me as a loan officer. I'm 18 years old.
Then we got a lot of things in common.
Yeah, WAMU. This is what happened? You worked at WAMU?
No, but I used to work with a bank. It was WAMU, Long Beach Mortgage, Washington Mutual.
Yeah. Okay. So this is like 2003. So I'm like 18, damn near 6 months removed from high school, and I'm making like $24 an hour.
Yeah.
First off, that's a lot of money for a young kid.
I was 19.
In 2003.
Yeah.
Excuse
So
me.
when you were there, I was 19 studying for my real estate.
Yeah. So I was there the same time you were there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now I'm killing the game. I got my own crib. My boys can come over. So I'm doing that shit. And I worked after hours. I didn't work during, I wasn't at a bank. I wasn't at like a normal branch. I was in an office. So I worked from 2 to 10:30 at night. At 5 o'clock, everybody leaves. So that's when I start finding the internet. I start researching on the internet. So this chick I was dating at the time, I was 18. She wanted a pit bull. So being a good boyfriend, I bought her a pit bull. But this girl was, a young lady living at home with her mom.
Mm-hmm.
Dog ends up with me. Like the mom's like, "No, we can't take this dog. Take it back, please." Like, we can't, no. Like, she could barely take care of herself. Take the dog back. So now I'm at WAMU. I got this dog with me. I fall in love with the dog. I start researching. I start looking up pit bulls for sale. Then I start finding blue pit bulls. I'm like, what the fuck? They sell pit bulls for like $5,000? I'm like, okay, light bulb. I'm like, okay. So if I buy a puppy and I breed it, 5 puppies, 5 G's, I'm like, man, I could make 25 G's. So at the age of 19, well, let me back up. So I start researching all about pit bulls. The popular bloodline was Gotti Line, Razor's Edge, and I found this little community of dog breeders that were just killing the game. I started going dog shows in Riverside in LA. I started seeing these big dog breeders that were just making fucking hundreds of thousands of dollars, like literally like in a month. I became friends with them. I was 18, 19 years old. And I just showed up, and I was just like a young cat, like, "Hey, Richard, I'll clean your kennel, man." I just had the personality. Just, I knew my position at the time because I'm trying to fit in with these big dogs, right? So I'm like, yo, Richard, hey, man, I'm going to be in the area, man. Like, I can help you with your website. Hey, Richard, I can help you, Oliver De La Cruz, I can help you do this, and I'll walk your dogs. So I started becoming friends with these cats. Everybody knew me. And I'm still at Walmart for about 6 months. I meet this one cat. He's like, what is the shit you do? I'm like, bro, I'm a dog breeder. I only have one dog at the time. He's like, what is it about? I was like, man, listen, let me show you. We're selling, my people are selling pit bulls for like 5 G's, 10 G's. He's like, interesting. He's like, what's your next move? I'm like, dude, I'm about to leave fucking Walmart. I'm going to start my business. He's like, cool. He's like, do you have an investor? I'm like, what the fuck's that? I'm like damn near 19 now. He's like, do you have someone that's like investing into your company? I'm like, nah. He's like, what do you think about me buying a property and we'll buy a whole bunch of dogs and we'll share the profits? I was like, fuck yeah. 6 weeks later, we bought a fucking barn on the Grapevine, 30 minutes past Six Flags. And I'm living on a ranch. And within that first year, I had 18 dogs. Made my first 6 figures online. This is back in 03, 04. So I got my taste at success at a young age. So I tell you that long ass story because that was the first time in my life I'm like, damn. Like I could be successful.
Yeah.
I actually got a gift. So that's how it all started. That's when my mind opened up. Yeah.
And you said that was by Six Flags?
Yeah. So they call it the Grapevine. You go past the 30 minutes, you go at that big hill right before you go down to Bakersfield.
Mm-hmm.
Right? There's it's called Fraser Park.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about?
Well, you're not talking about Six Flags Magic Mountain, are you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
by,
30 minutes
by Santa
north-
Clarita.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
go up that big ass hill. There's nothing there.
No, yeah. I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about. Yeah,
It
yeah.
was horrible. It was a horrible place, man.
Yeah.
I was fucking
So how do you end up there from SD?
So like I said, man, the cat was like, "Hey, I like what you're doing. I want to invest." He bought a fucking house.
Mm.
He bought a house, bought all the dogs. I quit WAMU and I just
Oh,
moved.
you moved over there.
Yeah, I was by myself. I was like 19 years old. Yeah.
So then what happens after that?
Okay, so I started making money, and I was acquiring dogs. I was acquiring adult dogs.
Because you don't sell dogs anymore, right?
No,
That's not how you became rich.
no. But that was the spark that, put me on this path.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now I'm acquiring dogs. There's this one dog named Don P. The dog's about a year and a half old. And when I seen the dog, I had like an eye, almost like a talent manager. Like, oh, that's Rihanna.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's Giselle. Oh, that's like a scout. I just knew the industry. I knew the space. Like I could see shit that no one could see. Like I just knew it. I seen this dog and I was like, fuck, man, that dog's a star. But that dog wasn't being promoted. So I asked my boy in Colorado, I said, hey, what's up with Don P? What are you guys doing with him? He's like, nothing, man. You want to breed to him? I'm like, no, I want to buy him. He's like, Tony, the owner's in prison. I said, cool, I'll take him off his hands. Nick, the guy I spoke to, talked to Tony in prison. Tony's like, give me 5 G's and we'll do a co-ownership. So I ended up taking that dog off his hands, shipped that dog to the LAX. This is like 03, almost 04. And the dog comes. I got to show you the pictures when we get off. The dog gets out of the damn airport. I open the crate, and it's like a fucking 115-pound just mountain lion. I was like, dude, fuck this. I'm getting rich now. So I promoted the shit out of that dog. That dog created my name. And at the time, dude, I was already like top 3 on Google. Okay, I'm like 19 years old. You look up pit bulls for sale, blue pit bulls for sale. I was top 3 on Google. My phone used to ring all day. I'd get 30, 50 phone calls a day. And that's how I got on the internet game. Yeah. But some fuck shit happened after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was the fuck shit?
So I moved to a small town, and, I'm still like, kind of like, I'm not thugging no more, but I'm dressing like a thug. Khaki suits, Chuck Taylors, Ben Davis, got Lokes on. And, I'm out there in my yard in this little ass town, small town. And I'm playing like my rap music. All the neighbors hate me. So I'd go into town and I'd get stopped by the sheriff. I'd go to the library and the police would follow me. They'd call me out. Someone reported you were drinking and driving. Okay, I'm not. Let me smell your breath. Okay, don't let me find you again. So I was getting harassed. It was
Were you drinking?
no, fuck no. No, I was just getting fucked with. I was like the only brown guy in the whole fucking city. It was a town.
Mm-hmm.
The town is like a quarter mile. One grocery
Yeah.
store, one library, one mechanic, one gas station. So I was getting fucked with. The police used to come to my house, knock on the door. They thought I was fighting the dogs, but these are show dogs.
Yeah.
So I was getting like, they're stereotyping me, right? One day, man, my 2 dogs get in a fight. Just happened. My 2 dogs get in a fight. It was like a fucking movie, bro. The sheriff just comes out of nowhere. Next thing I know, I'm handcuffed and I'm back in jail. And like, I'm fucked up. I'm at that point I was so broken, bro, because I'm like, damn, I changed my life. I created a business. I'm making money. I'm making my people proud. I'm making my family proud. And even fucking then, dude, like I could still just get the carpet pulled from me. And I could still just be a loser, basically. So I spent time in Bakersfield, and I was in jail. So after that, I moved back I got bailed out 3 weeks later, moved back to San Diego, and I went into corporate. Yeah.
And then did you ever go to college or no?
I did.
So this was after that.
It was after that. I started college at like 26. So I went into corporate, and I used to work for the for-profit education. I want to become a dental assistant. I want to become a medical assistant. I want to become a medical biller.
Mm-hmm.
So I started doing that. My daughter was about to be born, and I became a career advisor. So within the first month, I was #1 in the whole company. I got more jobs than anybody. Within the first year, I became a director. Year 2, I'm a regional. Year 3, I'm a president out of fucking college. They don't do background checks, apparently. So I knew for me to like move up in corporate, I had to go get a degree. So I went to National University, studied leadership. Yeah. Did you get a degree?
No.
Did you go to school?
Dropped out of college.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. 160 units.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
I hated college.
I fucking hate it. Dude, I hated college too. I'm not a college hater,
Yeah.
but that shit wasn't for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, we got a couple people on our team that got like MBAs.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know.
you technically have degrees
Oh, fuck yeah.
in your company.
Of course, man.
Yeah, I have some degrees too.
Tell me.
Well, I mean, that work for me,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
not me.
Yeah.
I'm not. I wasn't meant for college.
Nah, not. You know.
So
when you think about entrepreneurs, though,
yeah,
they're too creative.
yeah,
They're too. It's. I gotta wait 4 years to make some fucking money. Like me and John started a business a year and a half ago, and within the first month, John, with Van, we made like $200,000, $300,000 in the first month on a new business. Like people underestimate how quick you could do this shit,
yeah,
and they also underestimate how long this shit can also take,
Yeah.
just depending.
yeah.
Yeah.
So now your business is big and you're making really good money, and it's in the marketing field, right?
Yeah. So.
Like how did you learn all of that
Mm-hmm.
if you dropped out of college? Because right now, what is it, an 8-figure business?
Yeah, we made $1 million last month. Yeah, 1.1.
So how do you make $1.1 million in a month with no college degree?
Okay, so Albert, I don't believe you ever heard this, dude.
Like how'd you learn that stuff?
Yeah, I don't believe you've ever had a guest that has told you this. My definition, not anyone else's definition. My definition is to success. The secret to success is having the right information and operating on that information. That's the secret. Having the right data and operating on that information. To me, that's the secret. So in the Bible, they say the truth shall set you free, right? The truth or the wrong information can kill you.
Mm-hmm.
So what I've been on for the last, this I've seen you, for the last, I'd say 15 years, I've been looking for truth in the universe, in success, and business. Okay, so like, I seen you on GC's platform. How many years ago was that? 13?
11?
11?
Yeah.
I used to work at GC's office in 2015. I worked there for about 4 months. So I've been looking for information. I'm not looking, if the professor has the information, cool.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at right now, like my thing is, we already became millionaires. Okay, so now I'm doing what you're doing. I'm taking information from billionaires now. You see? You don't have to have a college degree. You could. It's cool. It helps. Shows discipline. But I need to go get information from motherfuckers that are doing what I want. So that's what I do. I do development every day for fucking 4 or 5 hours every day. Every day. Just plays in the background over and over and over. I'll listen to one chapter in a book for 8 hours for 2 weeks. People think I'm crazy. And for me, that's been my secret, and that's what it takes. Information. Where's the data? Where's the information? Who got the information? Who got the information? Yeah. Like when we get off, I already got questions for you because I need the information.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I've seen from outside looking in with you, this is just from my viewpoint. We never met.
Yeah.
I know you know principles about success. I know you know principles about money. I know you fucking know how to live an incredible lifestyle. Okay, cool. And I can pull from that.
Mm-hmm.
But what I feel that is your superpower, and we've never met, your networking, bro, is fucking disgusting. I seen you in the room with billionaires. I seen you actually connect with Maxwell and PBD. PBD was our client, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
This is back, we built PHP website back in 2015. We cold called for a year. I closed that deal. So that's when I want to. First off, I want to see how I can support you, but I want to know. I have a feeling what you're going to tell me, but I want to hear it from you. But what's the point? I need the data. I need the information. Give me the information. You know.
Yeah.
So that's what I got to say about that.
Yeah, no, that's good. So what's the last book or material that you've studied that made a big difference?
Yeah. So, I've known of this cat for a minute. You already know who I'm gonna talk about, but I never went deep on the guy. I'm talking about Brandon Dawson,
Mm-hmm.
and I've seen him promote his book, and I love the title, 9-Figure Mindset.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I must have listened to that chapter 5. That was the book I was talking about.
Yeah.
I listened to that chapter 5, bro, like 30 times in the fucking first day, just over and over. So we're about to go. I'm gonna get with him, and he has his little 360 shit. It's like $40K for like a weekend or whatever. So we're about to go. I'm gonna go see what's up. I feel like that. In my mind, that dude will be he'll be like a bridge to $1 billion.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe he's going to help us grab $1 billion, but I feel like he'll be that next step, and then we'll be ready for that next level.
Yeah.
Another cat I'm listening to right now is Tillman Fertitta. Who's that? Tillman.
I never heard about him.
He's dope. He's fucking dope. Okay, this cat has he owns the most restaurants in the world. He has like 600 restaurants. Mastro's, Bubba Gump Shrimp, Morton Steakhouse.
Mm-hmm.
He also owns the Houston Rockets. And he's starting to get out like on the internet. He had an interview with Ty Lopez. He has his book out now. And his shit's very basic. It's like principles. You know, like say yes sir, yes ma'am, wake up in the morning. Just very basic shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll watch. There's videos on YouTube. I've watched 500 times, bro. Heckler Lamarck. There's 3 videos I've seen on Heckler Lamarck I've watched 500 times over the last 10 years. I just play it over and over and over and over. Yeah. So to answer your question, is Tillman and Brandon Dawson.
Yeah.
Who I'm going deep on right now.
So the 1.1 million last month, was that the highest ever, or you hit those numbers all the time?
Nah, the month before we did like 1.3.
And what does that consist of? What is it exactly that you do? What services do you provide?
Yeah. So, I told you I used to work at Grants.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing my version of Cardone U. It's called Mike Barron's Closer Academy. So we used to sell websites. So I did the website shit with the dogs. I go in corporate. Damn near a decade goes by. And I'm like, man, I'm sitting on this, dude. I know how to build websites. I know how to do SEO. I know how to make money. So we started a website company. Me and John did this back in 2015. Signed up Patrick Bet David. Signed up Conor McGregor. Signed up Solar City. I'm going to answer your question. So we fast forward, and then I started an ad agency. Let me get you leads. Let me build out funnels.
You guys signed me up too.
Yeah. I believe Nick did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so anyways, I'm going to answer your question, but you got to see how it happened.
Yeah.
So in 2020, I meet a mentor. I give him 25 G's. Get like 8 meetings. He's like, Mike, I want to be honest with you, bro. Like your marketing agency, it's okay, but you're never going to be Russell Brunson. You're never going to be like Billie Jean is marketing. Mm-hmm. You're never going to be Dan Henry. He starts naming these big ass names on Ty Lopez. I'm like, okay. Like my wife's in the car. We're driving in Fashion Valley. He's like, but where you slice, he's like, where nobody can mess with you. And I know Dan Locke, just big sales guys. I've been in the room with GC. I know Jordan Belfort. Where you have something that's unique and different is your ability to sell and close in this online guru space. Not used cars, not real estate, in this digital space. Nobody's like you. He's like, what you should do is you should teach people everything you know about sales, certify them, train them. And then what you should do is supply them to the world's biggest online coaches. So you have an academy, and then you have a staffing agency. And that's what you should do. He's like, screw your marketing agency. I was making $250,000 a month. This is 2020, 4 years ago. I'm like, okay, hold on, time out. I'm like, hold on. I pulled over the car. I was like, dude, I heard it. Give it to me one more time. He's like, bro, you're never going to be Russell Brunson. You're never going to be Billie Jean. You're never going to be a world-class elite marketer. Your sales game is like no other.
Yeah.
Train people your way, certify them, create an academy, and on the back end, you get them placed, you deliver on what is promised, and then you have a staffing agency. I was like, dude, what the fuck? I seen it. I seen what was going to happen. 2 weeks later, I start my Closer Academy. I made $1 million the first month. It was insane. Like overnight success that took 10 years.
So this is like you're the one teaching, you're the one on video?
Yeah.
So like instead of Grant, it's you teaching
That's right.
And is this, are you selling B2B or to consumers also?
No, B2C. So, it's
So you made $1 million selling to consumers?
yeah, man. Yeah.
You don't sell to businesses?
No. That's a whole different thing we haven't even done at all. We haven't even, that's like a whole different, that's game over.
That'll multiply your income.
Fuck yeah, it will. But here's I want to point something out.
Yeah.
One guy gave me one sentence that I turned over into like 30 million in the last 4 years. One fucking sentence. Hey, Mike, stop doing this. Stop doing this. Stop doing this. Do that. And I was just like, hold on. I see it. And the reason why I say that is, we're talking about development right now. So many people want the secret. I imagine so many people want to hit you up, talk to you, hang out, ask you a million questions. There's like sentences, if you're ready, okay, if you're looking, that you can actually take one fucking sentence and turn it into 20, 30 million. This guy gave me 2 sentences. I'm like, yep, that's it. Done.
What were the sentences?
Stop doing the marketing shit. Go train people the way you know. Go create an academy and create a staffing agency. That was it. Turn that shit into over 30 million, man.
So your academy.
Yep.
Is it monthly? Is it yearly?
Yeah.
What's the pricing on that? Like if somebody's watching this and they're like, hey,
Yep.
I want to buy his best package. Do you have different packages?
Yeah. So the academy's $10,000, and you get it for a year, and you don't even get me. I pull up twice a month just because I need to be connected to the people, but it's all automated. I have supervisors that call you, that drill with you. So instead of just watching videos, you watch the theory, and then you have to actually go drill with an instructor. You have to go bring a twin, and you have to role play. Okay, good. We're drilling. Okay, good. Now it's a practical. Do your phone practical. Dude shows up with the lap, with the a little sheet. Okay, did he hit this? Did he do the fucking if I could would you? Did he hit the 5-step sales process? Okay, good. That's a pass. You're certified. So it's there's the video modules, but we add the human element where you have to drill the practical side. Yeah, we've trained over 5,000 people. Yeah, I got 21-year-olds on my team right now that make 70 to 80 grand a month in their pocket right now. I got kids on my team that rock Lamborghinis, 21 years old right now, and they all came from my academy.
But now they're doing their own thing, so they're making 70 grand on their own, or under you.
I have people under me, and I have people that have started their own shit. Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
So the people under you, how do they make 70 grand a month?
Okay, so there's a guy named Trey. He's 21. He's been with me 4 years. And
So you're a closer?
we call him the vice president. So he's the vice president, young man. But he gets paid on every dollar.
Does he make more than John?
Yes and no. He gets cashed out more.
Yeah.
But, John got all the money, though. Yeah, John got all the money. But he gets cashed out more. Okay. Like, John, it goes into John's bank account. Into the business account.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's making a shit ton of money, though, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this guy, 21-year-old, how is he making the 70 G's a month?
Well, he's getting
Commissions?
4% on everything. So let's just say we do $1 million. That's 40, right?
Mm-hmm.
John gives him a game every single week to make $5,000. You do $250,000 this week, you're gonna get 5 G's. in addition. This guy hits it every week. So now we're what, 5, 10, 15, 20. So now he's at 60, just off of that. And then he would have his own personal production where he closed the deal. So that's the difference. We even paid for his fucking car. 21-year-old young man.
Lambo?
Yeah. Yeah. John's old car. John got a better car now. Yeah.
What'd you get, an STO?
Yeah, man.
So what's the 10 grand a month is the most inexpensive package you have, or the
Nah, it's 10 grand a year for 12 months.
is that the high end or the
No,
low
I got
end?
$100,000 packages, and we get it too. I got a guy named you may know the name Darren Campbell, out of L.A. He's like an agent. He says he's done over $1 billion in real estate. So this cat's like, yo, Mike, I see you making money on the internet. I'm the Black Grant Cardone. I got books and this and that, and I know who's who and this and that.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to make internet money. So he'll cut a check for like $100K. I'll give him my process. Yeah. Yeah. So we have 100 grand.
So the 100K, what does that include for any baller that's watching and wants to get that?
You get all of our IP. You get our funnels. You get our systems. If you do the shit, you'll be making multi-seven figures. If you do the shit. You get all of our processes. Here's our systems. Here's our funnels. Here's our automation. Here's how we create content. Everything that we do. Here's how we hire. Here's how we recruit. Here's how we get people trained. Here's how we get people producing.
Mm-hmm.
Here's how you scale up. Yeah. Yeah, so for me, John Pena makes 95% of the decisions in the room. He handles all that shit. I got to do cool shit like this. I got to go talk to Albert, pull up with the Rolls Royce, spend $2,000 on dinner, record it, look cool, say some dope shit.
We gotta go somewhere else than the place next door
Where are we going?
for that. I don't know. We'll talk about it.
Okay.
after.
What's the next door? It ain't fly?
The what?
What's the next door?
Oh, it's just like that's like average.
Oh, we can't fuck up the brand, man. Come on now.
Yeah, they can't see me and you there.
Yeah, come on, baby. Yeah.
It's a cool place, like for a nice average lunch.
Bro, you have to pull up to my office, dude.
Yeah.
When you're in San Diego, you would be
Yeah.
fucking shocked.
Yeah.
It's Wolf of Wall Street without the drugs. The energy in that place is insane. It is fucking off the chain, bro. I'm telling you, you go in, you're gonna feel it in the fucking driveway. Like, wow.
So speaking of that,
yeah.
So like, how does your sales force look like? So
Yeah.
to make that kind of revenue,
Yeah.
and with the energy you're talking about,
Yeah.
like, how does it compare to like the Cardone Enterprises?
It same frequency, but different. So Grant's guys, they look like Steve Spray.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we were working out with Steve Spray last year. Steve Spray's our rep. We still pay Cardone. I want to go to Miami. Hey, Steve, want to work out? Like, I want to keep the line, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Grant's guys are clean cut, ultra disciplined, pretty girlfriends, nice smile. Our guys, my public, it's almost like 18 to 25-year-olds that want to be Mike. So they see me, they're like, oh, he looks like my fucking crazy uncle. Except for he has a couple Lamborghinis. Okay, cool. So our guys, it's Grant's guys are like more professional, a little bit more polished. My guys, it's almost like the fucking Suicide Squad. It just.
But it seems like your guys make more money.
I don't believe Steve's making money like that. Fuck no.
Because I don't
No.
think
No.
those guys make 80, 70K a
hell
month.
no.
Not even
the top
40K
guys.
a month.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah, we
So
got
you pay your people good.
I mean, they produce, bro. I mean, I pay
Yeah.
20% commission. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, where our guys are fucking nasty is they'll work from 7:30 a.m. till 10 o'clock at night, and they'll do it 6 days a week.
Well, especially if they're getting Lamborghinis.
Yeah. They're dogs, bro. They're not the smartest guys, but their work ethic and their grit and their ability to keep going. Like, a kid will fucking get paid nothing for 3 months and eat dirt because he's not there yet. He doesn't have the skill yet. And he'll show up every day. Man, this is great, man. Living the dream. Happy Friday. Dude's making no money.
Mm-hmm.
And then he'll pop off like the following month. And that's kind of our crew, man.
Yeah. So how many salespeople do you have right there?
What do you have, John? 30? Yeah, 30, give or take. We hire every single week.
So those are 30 closers or 30 setters and closers?
Setters and closers. So I'd say it's like a 2-to-1 ratio. Yeah. Yeah. But we have a system, bro, where we can hire every single week. So for me, we can hire 5 reps a week.
So you need two setters for one closer?
Ideally more. Ideally 5.
Because setters are people that, like, it's kind of like a wingman, right? They kind of they'll bring the girl to you, but then you have to close because they can't close.
Yeah, they're not there yet. Yeah.
Yeah.
And their job is just to get them there, qualify them a bit, and then gas the shit out of the setter or me.
Do they eventually become closers?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, every one of our closers makes 6 figures. Every one of them. Mm-hmm. The average closer on my team makes $250,000.
And the closers learn from you, so they get really good.
Oh fuck yeah, man. Yeah.
Well, how do you train them? Do you train them like weekly, or do they just learn from your program?
Yeah. So
or they learn being around you.
Dude, I don't train nobody. I don't train anybody. I don't talk to anybody. Like, it's all through the damn academy.
Got it.
So they come in as students, and then we pick the best ones, right? The ones that have the good culture fit, the ones that are reaching, that are knocking on the door. Mm-hmm. We pick those guys, and then what we do is
they train the other ones.
Say it again.
They spend time with the people below them and
That's
train
right. So within 2 days, we put them through like a check sheet. First one, here's Mike's story. Watch the Passionate Few podcast. You know, next thing is watch these case studies because they got to get sold on the opportunity. Like, you know, next thing is, you know, watch the product and features for the academy, for the inner circle. And then they get through all the theory for 2 days. And on day 3, they're in production. It's all automated. And we have our HR department that gets them through that. And we have that for every position. So now week 1, it's like day 1, make 30 phone calls. Day 2, make 50 phone calls. Day 3, make 60 phone calls. Cool, you got through week 1, yeah. And then it starts to go up a little more spicy. And then we have a fucking director over there that runs them and gets them through.
Yeah.
We have 3 directors. One is the Green Pea manager that gets you through the first 60 days. Then we have our assistant sales manager who graduates setters to closers. And then we have our director who works with the top closers. So we're just you have to develop. If you don't do training every day, like,
so often, how often do they train in your office?
Every day.
How many hours a day?
It's only 30 minutes, 8 to 8:30, every day.
So you follow like the Cardone routine pretty close.
100%, bro. Fuck yeah. So I'm in.
But your guys drive Lamborghinis and make $80K, $70K a month.
You know what's funny as fuck though? I never thought about that.
Yeah, because I mean, I was very, very close to the Cardones.
Yeah, see,
and I know the people there.
Yeah.
And I know they don't make that much money. I mean, maybe a couple of them make good money, but most of them they don't make Lamborghini money.
Bro, I got a level 10 opportunity. Where the hell could
what if those guys reach out and they're like, "Hey, I want to make more money. I'm gonna go work for Mike."
They come with me, bro. They'll make more money. I'm just keeping it real.
Yeah.
Because it's not even this. Like I gotta know. I know where the fuck.
Why don't you move to Florida to save taxes?
I've been pretty good on taxes.
You have a lot of expenses.
Yeah, I've been pretty good. I got hit with a fucking 2021. I got hit with like a $460K bill. You know, I'm acting all cool and shit. I'm making money, man. 1.2. I seen that shit. I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been pretty good so far. We'll talk like next year.
Wait till you have like millions.
Yeah. So
bills.
Yeah. I don't want to leave California. How come you haven't moved, man?
I want to move in the next 12 months.
Where are you going?
But I have a billionaire friend. He was telling me, don't move, because like he really likes me.
Okay.
And you know him. I won't say his name here because I want to keep him private. But he was at my house this weekend.
Okay.
And he's telling me just get better at expensing stuff. Like just like get a lot of expenses and you don't have to worry about taxes.
Yeah.
And I know he's a legit, probably now multi-billionaire, but he doesn't pay much in taxes.
Yeah.
And he told me like I just have a lot of write-off. He was gonna buy a $65 million jet,
mm-hmm.
And he was gonna write off 50% of it because of the bonus depreciation.
Yeah.
But yeah, he told me don't move. Like I think he just doesn't want me to move.
Yeah.
But I like Miami though. I like the ocean, the beach.
Yeah.
The white
Latin
sand.
community.
I just like I like hot Latinas. I'm not gonna lie.
Dog, I ain't mad at you, bro. I got a hot Latina.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. This is
Yeah.
just not that I wanna do anything with them, but it's nice to like have them walking around the beach.
Nice
and,
little curb appeal.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't.
Here it's a little cold sometimes and dry, and then the taxes don't help. And then here also it's a little bit, San Diego's better, but here
What do you
it's
mean
gotten
better? What do you mean better?
it's gotten very dangerous here where people
Let's
like
talk
pull
about
up
that, man.
with
Let's
guns
talk
and
about
stuff
that.
like that.
Let's talk about it for a second.
Yeah.
Okay. John, okay, he loves me so much, bro.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, Mike, I know you're grown. This is yesterday because I came up last night. Hey, Mike, I know you're grown, and I know you know what you're doing, but just make sure Henry, who does all the video, he doesn't like share locations in real time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, bro, I'm good, man. He's like, okay, just checking. Don't do that. I was here 6 months ago, and I'm hanging out with one of my students, Louis, who became a millionaire this year.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to the steak restaurant, and he's with his boy, and they're like, yeah, we pulled up with my STO, my GTR. They rented a Ferrari, and he's just, hey, man, we're right here at the fucking steakhouse, man. What's up, man? Hit me up, whatever.
Yeah.
So they know this, like, dating coach. The guy's supposed to be, he had a reality show or whatever. Hey, Mike, you want to go meet the dating coach? Don't go if you don't want to talk to supermodels. I'm like, fuck, let's go. So we go there, and he shows, what's his fucking name? Mystery. Yeah. You know him?
I ran into him at Ledoux. I used to go party at Ledoux in La Palma. I think it's La Palma.
Okay.
La Palma right there in Hollywood, by Cahuenga and Selma, by Selma.
Yeah, like Fresno.
So I used to go party there. No, right here in Hollywood.
Oh, there's a Selma here.
Yeah, there's a Selma Street. And
Mystery.
And that's where Ledoux used to be. So I partied with Mystery a few times.
Okay.
But I used to, like, Megan Fox used to go there.
Okay.
And other people.
Okay, so anyways, we're hanging with my boy, his boy, and Mystery. Okay, I mean Mystery, really nice guy.
I learned a lot of tricks from his book on how to
pick
get hot girls,
or,
how to close them easy.
So we're hanging out with him, and I'm like debating back and forth. Like, should I go home? Should I crash? They're like, Mike, don't go home. Stay with us. I end up leaving. I get a text at like 5 a.m. They're like, dude, you're not gonna fucking believe what happened. Some dudes followed him from the club. And they left Beverly Hills, went to Santa Monica. They followed him, and they got the luxury apartment. Garage goes up, and 3 cats pulled up, fucking grabbed him at gunpoint, took the rollie, took the backpack, tried to jack the Ferrari. They didn't know how to put it in drive or reverse, and that's what happened, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna keep it real. I left with Trey and Casey, and we were packing, and it's fortunate we left. Because something would have happened worse. They escaped, whatever, but that fucked me up. Because I'm trying to act all cool, like, man, can't nothing touch me, man. I come to L.A. every year with my kids. We go to the Hollywood, stars. We go to the museums. We go and cruise Sunset.
Yeah.
We go to Santa Monica, and I'm like, fuck, bro. You just the awareness, bro.
Yeah, because it's not the same as it used to be. So like, what I do is I'm very low key when I'm with my girls, because I have 3 girls. So I have a Tesla, and also I don't wear watches when I'm with them.
Really?
And I never record anything. I never post anything live.
Okay, so the family car is the Tesla.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But there's a lot of Tesla, so it's hard to find.
Yeah.
And regardless, like I'm just very, very secretive when I'm with them.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'll post like videos that are like from a week ago or days ago.
Yeah.
Just to kind of play with the fools.
Yeah. But it's crazy, man, because I bought my wife a Urus.
Yeah.
Some random motherfucker, and she don't want to.
San Diego's a lot safer than LA though.
No, it's not the same.
Yeah.
But even then, though, and she didn't want it, by the way. It's too much for her to think about.
Yeah.
I would get fucking people on Instagram sending me DMs like, "Hey man, just ran to your wife," but you never know how crazy motherfuckers could be.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it reminds me of that book, man. You ever seen the book The Pearl? It's like in Mexico.
Yeah,
The Pearl.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, the fucking guy finds the biggest pearl in the city.
Yeah,
and he's like, I got the pearl, like worth like 10 million, whatever.
Yeah,
and at night everybody tries to jack him, and he goes through all the shit. They try to rob him, they try to steal from him, they try to kill him. And then he finally makes it through the next day.
Yeah.
And throws a pearl into the ocean.
Yeah.
Like the money's evil type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's why, like, you just have to be smart here in California. But that's why I was thinking about Florida.
Okay.
But I like California. I think what I'll do is maybe just live 6 months and 1 day in Florida.
Yeah.
And then 5 months and 1 day less here in California.
Gotcha. So where'd you grow up?
In Echo Park,
Oh,
LA.
That's
the hood.
the East. East Los, no?
No, it's closer.
Yeah,
To, it's
Echo Park.
It's closer to like LA, but the ghetto, like where they used to have the
Yeah.
lake where they used to kill people and dump them in the lake.
Okay. How good were you in boxing?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
I was always good. I was good in basketball, soccer, boxing, karate. Like I used to, I was really good in karate, but they used to disqualify me because I used to throw
Kick
uppercuts.
motherfuckers. Oh shit.
Yeah, well, because karate, you're not supposed to throw like hooks or
Okay.
uppercuts.
Okay.
So like you could only punch straight.
Yeah.
Or straight up, straight down. So I would throw some hooks and like just beat up the kids, and then they would disqualify me. I like those sports.
Yeah.
that are
Contact.
like, yeah.
Contact.
But I like sports a lot.
Look, what do you think about all this? Like, someone's asking me, "What are you going to go do?" I'm about to go meet Albert, and they're like, "Oh, who's Albert?" I'm like, "He's an influencer, right, John? He's an influencer." He's like, "Yeah, he's an influencer." What do you think about all this shit that's emerged in like the last 10 years? The Ty Lopez, the Grant, the fucking.
Well, I think
what do you think about that shit?
I
dude?
think those guys are.
But we're in the space too, though. Even though you got your own mortgage shit and all that.
Yeah. But I think those guys are like a little bit past. They're past their prime.
You think so?
Yeah, and nothing bad about them because I learned a lot from them. More Grant because he's a little older, but I think that now young people can make $1 million a month easy like that.
Yeah, that's
like,
what I think
like,
about.
Like the Wes Watsons, like
He's
the
fucking
Yados,
popping, bro.
like they're making millions a
Yados?
month.
Yeah.
Just from social media because now they have 5 billion people on social media.
Yeah.
And it's only going to grow. And every day, 411,000 people join social media. So, for example,
You said how much? 411?
411,000 new people
Half a million.
a day.
Yeah, that's stupid.
So, what I'm doing right now that's working really good is I have this formula that if I'm consistent,
yeah,
it makes me an easy 600K a month net.
that's how you go live and all that.
Yeah.
John kind of broke.
Yeah.
You shared some of that. No?
But it works really good. People like I just repeat what works. So
Yeah.
for example, like I go on a live, I'm not even paying attention on the live. I'm just like, I could be getting like a pedicure and just kind of like looking to the side, or getting something else, and people are on the live.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying, like, does anybody here own a business?
Any business owners?
Yeah.
Business owner?
I'm just saying that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
all it takes is 3 qualified leads, and I close them just with ADM.
Yeah. So that's a different business. What is it? 3 businesses? You got the.
No, I have a lot of business, but
But that's a whole different. That's a coaching
this
business.
is
no?
just an easy coaching. But what happens is that it's a funnel because, like,
Bro.
I'll sell 4 of them if I do 3 lives a day.
Yeah.
So I stream for 3 hours a day.
Yeah. You got it down to a science.
And that's 20K a day. But then from those 20K, they come to my office for a 5K mastermind. So from the 5K mastermind, they buy the 30K mastermind, and then
Okay.
from the 30K mastermind, then they also become investors, and they invest another 6 figures.
Who's closing on the 30K? Is it
I,
you?
I close everything like Wes Watson.
Dog.
And
Bro,
and
I can help. I can help you.
Yeah,
I could fucking help.
Yeah,
you.
yeah. We'll
I
talk.
could fucking help
We'll
you,
talk.
man.
But it's so
Yeah.
easy. It's so easy. But then they come here and they go to 30K to 6 figures.
Yeah.
And then we get listings, like $2 million listings. We get refinances. We get purchase loans. We just get so much
Yeah.
business. So it never ends. So right now it's just like it's like going crazy. Like it's just going wild crazy with it's like a little money tree that's just growing.
Yeah.
Won't stop growing, and it's fun.
But you don't flex lifestyle shit, huh? Too much.
A little bit.
Like
But
I always see you like dropping game.
yeah.
You know, you drop some knowledge on some shit.
What I focus on is
Because we're talking about Yalos, the West Wa-
Yeah, I do controversial
topics.
videos,
Okay.
and I try to post 8 times a day. Because if I post 8
Stories?
times a day, no, real post.
Damn.
Yeah, because I'll get posts that get 2 million views, And people, like, if people are not arguing or talking shit about me, then I know it's not a good post.
Yeah, they have to talk.
So
bro.
so I'm just posting things and I keep triggering people, and then what they don't realize is that they're just getting me more and more followers, but they're like quality ones.
No, the algorithm loves that shit. They're the
Yeah.
ones that comment, the ones that
Yeah.
engage, the ones that show up the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm doing, but now that, like, that's why I was asking you questions about the closers and setters, because I need to get some of those, just to, but at the same time I'll probably still
You like
do
keep-
600K myself.
Yeah, you got to keep
and
that,
just
that
and just
sword
have them
sharp.
do an extra million, and then just like, you know.
But bro, listen to me. Like, John Payne is not closing no deals. I haven't closed deals, and I can close deals.
Yeah.
But I'm not having closed deals in half a decade, and I got kids on my team that are fucking lethal.
Yeah.
There was a guy, I don't want to talk shit.
Yeah.
He won Rookie of the Year at GCs.
Mm-hmm.
Tyler, right, John? You know what I'm talking about? This boy won Rookie of the Year. He came to our office, and my guys crushed him.
Mm-hmm.
He was gone, for real.
Yeah.
He was gone. I can help you with that, and that shit will go 24/7 in addition to your revenue. I'm just telling you the truth, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do 35 to 50K every day,
Yeah.
every fucking day, dude.
We'll
Yeah.
do it.
Okay, done.
That way I can
Yeah.
yeah, we'll talk about it off record.
Let's go, baby. Woo! Hell
But,
yeah.
but yeah, look to before we close out.
Yeah.
So your business. So
Yep.
so your business right now, it's doing really well. You know, like
It's doing okay,
over a
man.
million a month.
It's doing all right.
And so like with so this is my question, like,
Yeah, tell me.
when I just send them the link, I keep all the money.
That's right.
So you have a team, so you got to pay a lot of people. How much does that eat into your margin?
yeah, that's a good question.
And this is more like maybe a private question, but
Nah,
I'm sure
hell no.
I'm sure people can learn from it.
No, but see, my thing's different, bro.
And I know it's important because you have a team and you're also compensating them, so everybody's winning, right?
yeah, so that's where I'm at.
But how do you find the right team? Because
Yeah.
I just feel like, man, people are so lazy nowadays. People want to make money quick. People become entitled, and like
Yeah.
I want, like you've it took you some time to get a sales force like you have.
Yeah.
I'm sure you didn't just open doors in the first month. You had
No,
30
hell no.
quality closers and setters.
Hell no.
So like, what was the challenge growing your team like this?
Yeah.
And how long did it take you to start making, let's say, $500,000 from when you started?
Yeah.
And what is the margin after paying everybody?
Yeah. Okay. So, I'm gonna answer the question about the margin. My shit's different.
And then to compare with, like, for example,
Yeah.
Yados and Wes Watson.
Those cats do all their own
They
shit. for the
close
most part.
all their shit,
Right.
And Yados does $1 million a month,
yeah.
and Wes Watson over $2 million a month.
Yeah, he's
and
different.
and he just got a $5 million
the
Bugatti. Yeah,
That's beautiful to see, man. That's beautiful. My shit's different though, dude. I'm gonna answer your question, but my vision is like Dr. Dre.
yeah.
What's Dr. Dre? He has a hierarchy. He has a lineage.
Yeah.
Eminem's under there. 50 Cent's under there. Snoop's under there. Kendrick Lamar's under there. Corrupt's under there. So I'm not tripping on Mike right now. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna get more. I'm gonna grab a fucking billion. Believe that. Once upon a time, John was that young kid that walked in the office. I met John when he was like 20 years old.
Yeah.
9 years ago. So I'm good when I want to see Trey rock Lamborghinis. I want to see people on my team fucking. You know,
How many people in your company have Lamborghinis?
right now we got
We got John.
two-
We got the other guy.
we 3.
3.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
3 besides you.
No, 2 besides me.
2 besides you.
Yeah. Yeah. It's loading.
We got to get a few more.
We gotta get. No, pull up the SD, man.
Yeah.
Pull up the SD. We'll go pick one out. I'm due for a fucking Lamborghini. I need to make a Lamborghini.
Or just give some of yours to some of your people.
No, fuck. We already Trey has John's Lamborghini.
Yeah.
So, anyways, let me. This is what it is. I want to build an army.
Yeah.
So I'm proud. Like I've hit Wes on DM and I'm like, that's fucking him.
Yeah.
That's not like the sales guy.
Yeah.
You know, I like to build a team. I like to pull up with the army. I like
Yeah.
to pull up with the entourage. That's me. Okay. So as far as the margins goes, that's a John Payne question. That's John handles all that back end shit.
Yeah.
So now, how do I recruit them?
Yeah.
I'm looking for people that are reaching. So I'll test people.
I get a lot of DMs, people that are like, hey, I'm a setter, hey, I'm a closer, hire me.
Yeah,
I like nonstop all day. So I'm just like,
You gotta vet them. You gotta vet them. Okay, cool. Bring me a deal. If you can bring me a deal between now and Tuesday, put a time on it. If you could bring me a deal between now and Tuesday for my event on May 15th, we'll have a real
so what's a good
conversation.
test? Any deal, or should I make him sell like a 5K ticket?
No, fuck no. 5K minimum.
Yeah.
Hey, okay, hey, bro. Appreciate the ambition. Like the vibe, like the style. If you do, listen, I have an event on the 15th. Here's the link. Here's the ticket.
Yeah.
If you're serious, bring me a deal and we'll sit down and have a real conversation.
Because obviously the people that make money, that have the Lambos, are the people that know how to sell, right? They're closers.
Yeah, they know how to fucking.
Why is it hard for people to be closers? Why can't everybody be a closer at that level? It's kind of like this. Like, there's realtors, there's loan officers,
Yeah.
and the ones that can't close, they're struggling right now because obviously rates are high. Nobody wants to sell a house. Nobody wants to buy a house. The economy is not good.
Yeah.
So they're struggling because they're not closers. But then you have the closers in real estate and mortgage, and they're killing it.
Yeah, the big dogs.
But like, why is it so hard for people to be like
Yeah.
these powerful closers?
Yeah, so I believe that we're all built different. Some people are more gifted than others. This 21-year-old kid that makes the 70, 80K, 90K, this guy's phenomenal. Just very talented, okay? But I don't believe that's the secret. I believe it's fucking committing to the craft.
Mm-hmm.
So when we started this, I'm like, I listened to Heckler Mark fucking 500 times. I listened to Chapter 5 30 times in one. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And people want this, I didn't get rich as a closer in the first 60 days. This fucking sucks. That's whack.
Mm-hmm.
Like the universe will never reward that, bro.
Yeah.
It's the motherfuckers that persevere. So it's just beating on your crap. How come everyone's not a black belt?
Yeah.
How come everyone's not fucking doing A/B? It's because they ain't done the work, bro. And that's just what it is. But the information's there. So if you put in that work, you too can have whatever the hell you want. And that's just what it is. I know if there's a cat on my team, that's not skyrocketing. Okay? If I have a cat on my team, that's just not next month he's here and the following month he's here and I know this cat's either not putting in the work on himself, because he should be working harder on himself than he does his job, Tom Hawkins.
Yeah.
Or he has some bullshit in his life. He might be doing drugs. We don't do no drugs at the office. Or he may have some sort of like out of alignment.
What if people are insecure and shy?
You just train, bro. Because it's too much thinking. That's why you're insecure and shy.
Because you got ugly people that are closers, right?
Fuck yeah. We got good looking people too.
Yeah. So that it's not an ugly or good looking thing.
Dude,
Because
if you got the confidence, you got the swag, you got the charisma, ain't no ugly. Like, hey, anybody here know Jay-Z? The ugly guy?
yeah.
Ain't nobody saying that shit.
Yeah.
You know, they're like, that motherfucker got swag.
Well, George Lopez is one of the best comedians, and he's
From
not,
San Diego.
He's not a pretty boy.
No, it's not even that, bro.
Yeah.
You know, I started seeing Bad Bunny when he first came out. I fucking love Bad Bunny. You like Bad Bunny?
Yeah, I was hanging out with him. At
No
a game.
shit.
Yeah.
Damn. That network. Fuck.
That's why you said courtside.
Good.
Because somebody told me like, hey Albert, why are you saying that watching soccer and basketball and fights is like for brokies?
You said that shit.
Yeah, I said that. So
Yeah.
so they started. And
You're like, I already got money,
and-
motherfucker. I can do that.
And that was just triggering them
That's
because
your controversial topic.
Well, because Anthony came and asked me, hey, you're not watching I was working out, and
Yeah.
he came and asked me, I'm working out, I have my laptop, I'm sending some messages.
Yeah.
And he asked me like, hey, Albert, you're not watching the Barcelona game? And I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't fucking watch Barcelona games. Like, do I seem like a brokey to you?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't have time for that. I'm working on my body. I'm fucking doing self-improvement.
Right.
I'm making money.
Yeah.
Like, when I'm a billionaire, I'll buy Barcelona.
That
Like,
part right there, bro.
So when people get mad and they're like, oh, I saw you at the Laker game. And I'm like, I'm courtside, bitch. I'm there fucking creating relationships. I don't even watch the game. I don't even know who
Right.
won. But I'm there hanging out with Bad Bunny.
That's what people don't understand, though.
Yeah.
The importance of getting in the room.
Yeah.
You know, I seen you talk about, I saw you, it was like a Brad Lee, and you're on your balcony. This must have been about 4 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
You guys were sipping wine.
Yeah, it was more than that. Yeah.
I told
yeah,
you, dude. I've
yeah.
fucking seen your
Some
shit.
Caymans.
Dog. I'm not like, oh, yeah, Albert. No, bro. I've been following you, right?
Yeah.
And you're talking about GC, and it was something like, hey, dude, that's cool. But like, my neighbor's a billionaire, like the guy that lives above or whatever. And you're talking about how he said, yeah, the multifamily's cool, but commercial. there's money in commercial.
Yeah.
Right. And then he was talking about how much you're paying there or some shit like that. And you're like, that's the difference is the average person, you pay this much money or you pay this much money for the Equinox or you pay this much money for the land. That's how most human beings play the game.
Yeah.
For me, I don't say how much is the fucking mortgage, how much is the rent, how much is the gym pass. My shit is different. I'm like, what the fuck can I create?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay fucking $20,000 in cars. What can I create? Yeah, I'm gonna pay $400 for my gym pass. What can I fucking create? And it's different.
Yeah.
Most people are not playing the game like that.
Yeah.
And that took me a little while to kind of. We signed up for Russell Brunson Inner Circle, 150K. And the first day you make the money back because the motherfuckers in the room, the conversations, and that's what people don't get.
Yeah.
And it's not what I take. Here, slapping hands, provide value, try to be a nice guy. Hey, you want some food? Let's go, bro. Where you going? Jump in with me.
Yeah.
It's just different, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. No. Well, that's awesome, bro. So if anybody wants to reach out, they want to get the coaching or the training to grow their sales.
Yeah.
Whether it's anybody.
Yeah.
Where can they reach you at?
Yeah. So I didn't tell you this, but I help people make their first 6 and 7 figures online. That's like my main shit, and it's through high ticket sales and closing. Follow me on Instagram, the Mike Barron 1. Follow me on Instagram, and through this new relationship and through the strength, just be like driven. Just text me fucking driven, and I'll give you a scholarship. I'll do it for like 10 people. Whenever you drop this, I literally. If 2 people hit me up, there's 8 left. If 5 people hit me up, there's 5 left. Just literally hit Mike driven. My team will intercept that, and they'll be like, here's a fucking scholarship. Like that. And we'll document the whole shit. We'll even clip this in. And we'll help them grab back this year.
I'll make that happen. And also, really quick.
Yeah.
What is the difference between, because I know you're a high price ticket closer.
Yeah.
What is the difference between closing a high ticket versus a medium ticket or lower ticket? Same shit, but high ticket. Like, because I like closing high tickets because I make more money.
Well, high ticket's easier.
It's easier.
Yeah. It's easier.
Then it's easier than a cheap ticket?
Yeah.
How so?
Different public. Okay, you think Russell Brunson had to handle my objections? I'd look like an idiot. I remember Steve Spray closed us back in 2017. I was with his brother, and it was 3 years, $1,000 a month. I'm like, Nick, put on mute. He puts on mute. I'm like, tell him we'll do it for $750 a month. Nick says that. And Steve Spray's response was like, bro, you don't want that, bro. That's negative juju. That's a counter-tension, bro. You want me to discount this? What do you think fucking Grant would say, right? And I'm like, Nick, mute. I was like, don't say that shit. Don't say that shit. You get it?
Yeah.
When I gave Shaq, who said become a closer, when I gave him 25 G's, he wanted 25 G's. I didn't blink at it. It's almost, at this level, it's embarrassing. Hey, man, could I save $12.50? It's fucking lunch, bro. It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
So it's a different public. The guy Darren, the billionaire, when I didn't say it, someone else said it. When we said we sold him like a 50K deal, then a 100K deal.
Yeah.
He didn't fucking blink.
Yeah.
It's a different conversation.
Yeah.
That's one. Obviously, the money is better, and the more money you pay, the closer you get to the guy. The more money they pay, the closer they get to Albert. The more money they pay, the closer you get to Mike. You give me enough money, I'll send you a picture of me naked.
Because it kind of turns you off when somebody's a cheap ass.
I don't even want to, like, there was a woman, she's supposed to send us 50K and it's this and it's that and it's this. I'm going to go out of my way for good people. I'm going to pick your ass up at the airport. I'm going to fucking make sure you're taken care of. I'm going to have my people check on you while you're in the city.
Yeah.
But I don't need all the fucking little nagging little bullshit. Well, my attorney looked at this bottom line and it says in the state of California, could we change that one thing to like Texas? Because I'm just like, dude, you don't. Here's some game, bro. This is from Brandon Dawson. He's like, become the buyer. Like if you don't want people to try to cut you short or object to you or try to haggle you, don't fucking be that kind of buyer. Become the person that you want others to be to you.
Yeah.
So I'll pay top dollar.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to fucking cut no corners, bro.
Well, Mike, it's been a pleasure having you. Before we wrap up here,
Yeah.
Let people know a story that you never shared publicly.
A story I never
About
shared.
Mike.
Yeah, a story I never shared publicly,
Could
man.
be something funny or something that you've never shared. Something
Yeah.
you did maybe with women or I don't know.
Shit. I'm trying to give you a funny one, huh? Damn. Okay, let me give you this, and then the funny one will come. So, I got it's more motivational shit, but
Yeah.
the bar is that if you're going through some bullshit right now, and you're not getting what you feel like you deserve, you're not making the money you deserve, you're not fucking making the paper you want. Albert's here, you got the Ferrari, Mike's talking about 1.2 million a month, and you're watching this shit, it's because, you want to get to the next. And if you haven't got that kind of paper, it's because you don't deserve it yet. Okay? And that's just the reality of it. I thought I was big shit. I thought I was better than Billie Jean. I thought I was better than fucking all the internet people. This is 4 years ago. And I'm like, I'm better than these guys. John, I could whoop these motherfuckers. I'm better. I'm stronger. I'm smarter. And I just didn't deserve it yet. So if you're going through bullshit right now, cool, perfect. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. But what you got to understand is God does not pick the qualified. God don't pick the qualified. Mm-hmm. He's smart. He's good looking. He lives in this zip code. God does not pick the qualified. God qualifies and then picks. Okay? God qualifies and then picks. So for me, being in my 20s, I didn't share this with you, and I'm paycheck to paycheck. I'm paying rent late for 6 months. I got no fucking food in the cupboard. I got one top ramen. Me and my wife split it. She gives me like 75% because I'm bigger and she's smaller. And I'm crying at night, and I got anxiety and shit, and I never had that. And I'm stressed the fuck out. I get laid off when my daughter's born. I'm like looking at the moon, praying like, why is my life so bad? Okay, I was never qualified. I was never qualified on paper. I was a juvenile felon.
Yeah.
I didn't have the zip code. And I just kept fucking going and going and going. And I'm going through that desert, and I'm struggling, and I'm like dehydrated. I'm thirsty. So eventually what happens is, I believe we all got a creator. I believe God's like, man, that boy ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
I put fucking roadblocks and scorpions and bullshit in the road. That motherfucker's, and it just opens up.
Yeah.
So that's how I can come hang with you and make 50K a day, and I'll do it again tomorrow. I can take off for a year. Mm-hmm. John Payne got it. I can take off for a fucking year and put M's in my... God does not pick the qualified. God qualifies and then picks.
Yeah.
So if you're going through some bullshit, just keep going. Okay. That's what I got to say about that.
Awesome, brother. Well, thank you for being here. Appreciate you, man.
Dog,
Yeah.
man. Yeah,
you.
good to see you, bro. Yeah. I'm going to get you some closures, bro.